1.
Welcome to the Marne Report.
Well, hey, Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield, Molly here with your latest edition of the Marne Report. And today I am joined by Mr. Carl Smith from the Army Housing Office on Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield. How are you, sir?
Good morning. How are you?
Doing awesome. So, I hear that we have something coming up called a walking housing town hall. Can you tell me a little bit about what that is?
Absolutely. Well, first, this will be our second walking town hall. Last time we had it back in July for the first quarter. That was over in the Bryan Village South and North area. This time, we're going to have it on the 29th of October here at Fort Stewart. We're going to do it in the Eisenhower Terrace and Marne Point communities.
Great. Okay, so tell me, what goes into a walking town hall? What do you do?
Well, we'll all link up and on a place on the ground. This time we're going to link up at a playground over there in Eisenhower Village.
Okay.
And then we're going to have a lot of VIPs out there. We're going to have the senior commander and the division sergeant major, garrison commanders, garrison sergeant majors, unit senior leadership,
Oh, great.
brigade level.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to have, of course, Belfort Beatty, the housing partner, will be there.
Oh, yeah.
And my office at the Army Housing Office. Also, we'll have other agencies like DES, MPs, PPW, PAO.
Yep.
And then we're going to get out and we'll start walking the neighborhood and looking at things and talk about it. And then we'll have some question and answers at the end.
Great. So it's more leadership that does the walking portion of the town hall. And then at the end for the question and answer, that's when the actual residents from these two housing communities can come out and participate in kind of like a town hall style situation.
Absolutely. We'll walk through the Eisenhower Village community first. Then we'll walk over to Marne Point Community Center. We'll index it there.
Great.
Then we'll go into the question and answer session.
Awesome.
It's real beneficial because when you're out there on the ground walking and looking, seeing some things, and when people show up and tell us, hey, something needs fixing, we're going to get after it. We just can't be out there all the time, but with their help, we can.
Yeah, and it's a really cool opportunity to get our senior leadership involved so they can really lay their eyes on it. They're typically so busy, maybe they don't get the opportunity to go walking around someone's neighborhood. So this is very cool. This is a very cool opportunity for everyone involved, from the leadership all the way down to the resident.
Yes, we just had a very successful one up at Hunter last week.
Oh, great.
So that went very well up at the Hunter Ridge.
Oh,
with
great.
the garrison team up there.
Cool. So do you guys kind of flip-flop? You do Fort Stewart, and then you do Hunter, and then come back?
Every quarter we do 2 housing areas.
Great.
Until we eventually get them all.
Oh, nice. Nice. And I guess that's probably also a pretty good way for you guys and also for Balfour Beatty to put out information to those residents that come there, right?
Absolutely.
Well, this is really great. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
I would just like to tell you that, again, this is our second event, and on the 29th of October at 14:30, we're going to meet up, and we'll go all the way until 16:30, which is 4:30.
Sure. So if a resident wants to come out to the Q&A session, what time should they show up? And it's at the
Eisenhower Terrace.
Okay.
Housing area.
Right.
It's a ball field right there.
Okay, so they're okay.
So
all
it's
right.
pretty tight in there. You'll see it.
Okay.
And there's 243 homes in Eisenhower Terrace
Yeah.
and 334 over in Marne Point.
Yeah.
So, we encourage the residents and the soldiers to come.
Sure. So did they come at 4:30 or did they come beforehand?
Well, they can come whenever they want to.
Okay.
But, in the end, if they want some questions answered, and we'll try to, when the general's there, we'll try to get them all answered.
Yeah.
We'll give them some feedback out of it.
Sure. Okay, cool. Well, you heard it here, guys. Make sure that if you live in those two housing areas, that you show up to this walking town hall. This is very, very cool. A way to definitely get your voices heard up to our senior leadership, and especially if you've got concerns about your home, or if you would like to praise something that you think that our team is doing well in the housing areas. This is a great opportunity to do that. And then also, I would just say, make sure that you guys keep an eye out through, I know through your community mayors, and also through the Fort Stewart Hunter Army Airfield social media outlets, so you can keep abreast of when your housing area is going to pop up on the next housing town hall.
Also, if you got any more questions about it, just please call me, and my number is 767-1328, or any of my housing partners in the Army Housing Office be happy to assist you.
Oh, yeah, and that's a great team, you guys, so please make sure if you have any questions to give them a call. Well, Carl, thank you so much for being on the show with me today. I cannot wait to go check out that Housing Town Hall, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, everybody, and we will talk at you again next time.
Are you seeing a lot more soldiers than normal on post at places like the Exchange Food Court, Wynn Army Community Hospital, and the Central Issue Facility, or CIF? Several hundred National Guard soldiers arrived at Fort Stewart and will be here through the next several weeks. These soldiers are on their way home to their families. Before they go home, they must complete the demobilization process here. This influx of soldiers will affect medical care wait times on post, and you will see increased foot traffic at on-post facilities. We thank you for your patience as Fort Stewart continues its mission as a mobilization force-generating installation, demobilizing the National Guard soldiers who deployed to our southwest border.